Howdy, folks, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of War in the East 2. Given the results of the poll that I asked quite some time ago, I was quite surprised that the majority of you wanted to see now a short series about War in the East 2. And so, well, there we go. But do not despair because when I will be, let's say, settled down and I will have slightly more time, I am also planning to do not only the Rome Berlin axis, but I was thinking at an axis trilogy in World Ablaze, with of course Hearts of Iron 4. But this time, let's go on with War in the East 2. And I wanted to try the shortest campaign possible, which is the Vistula to Berlin campaign. And because I like to have the historical accuracy, as always, I have prepared a 2.0 scenario. Now, this 2.0 scenario does have plenty of additional units, and actually, yeah, you can see here I did some small changes, like I blocked the 26th Army and the 37th Army for 3 and 7 turns respectively, because these armies were, from what I found, they were already in the field, but they were just kept in reserve. So to prevent me from using these extra armies, I just froze them for these for the indicated amount of turns. I have removed the following units, either because they were duplicates, or because in the case of the engineer sniper battalions, they were not battalions, they were actually brigades. So I just changed I inactivated these, and I changed, oops, I added the extra correct unit. What else? Oh yeah, this was quite shocking to see, but in the original scenario there are plenty of mechanized brigades which carry the name of the HQ to which they are attached, like the 8th Guards Army Mechanized Brigade, the 1st Guards Army Mechanized Brigade, the 4th Shock Army Mechanized, and so on and so forth. And I just could not find any reference for these, so I just kicked them out of the order of battle. I did add some extra Axis ground units, mainly flag battalions and security units, to either the Axis reserve, to the theater boxes, or in this case, directly to the cities. And in regard to the Soviets, I added plenty of missing support units. I don't know why they did not include them, the developers, maybe because they thought that this scenario is so easy that you don't need these extra support units, but just to be on the safe side of, let's say, of being historically accurate, I decided to add them. Anyway, I did some mistakes because I added twice the same unit, so I've just recently gone through the entire order of battle and I checked for duplicates. But yeah, so there were tank brigades, there were self-propelled brigades, um, guard units, anti-tank, the assault engineers. These will be quite useful in breaking through the German fortifications. Artillery, flamethrowers, many guard-like rocket regiments which were missing, and then for every specific army, in the northern front and in the on the map, I added the missing units. For in some cases, I added the historically existing rifle corps, and I have disabled the extra rifle divisions present in the order of battle. And on the map, I have exactly I have designated the historical divisions as part of the historical rifle corps. So because I tried already, and if I would if so had I combined these three divisions, I would have just gotten a generic first, second, third rifle corps. So to give a tiny bit of extra historical immersion, I also played around with the naming of the existing rifle divisions, whether they were assigned to an historically existing rifle corps. And yeah, this goes down until the very end, until we have, exactly, um, basically mostly support units. Um, oh yeah, and also some air regiment to the Soviet reserves. So yeah, it's gonna be an impossible. I mean, kind of. I know it's possible, but let's see how far I can go with this. Um, okay, yeah. So, impossible difficulty. The challenge will be to race, of course, race to Berlin as fast as possible, and yeah, the this would be the, let's say, the ultimate challenge. As an extra challenge, I would like to clear out the Kurgan pocket, which historically resisted until the very end, but yeah, I have no idea what to expect from this scenario and from this campaign. And this series will be structured like my Hearts of Iron 4 series. So besides this video, which is like the introductory video, I'm planning to record at ideally one episode per turn, in which I will try to micromanage as much as possible. And yeah, fast-paced with just background music and me just commenting and telling you some funny stories. Since we're here, I want to show you one thing about the commandos report, and then so I'm deactivating all these recon missions because I don't need them. The goal of the first turn will be just to break through the German lines in this area, and I will mainly use the okay, the first Ukrainian front and the first Belarusian front. So I want to know more about units. I don't care about interdiction right now. And yeah, I think this should do it. High, day 4 and day 7, and I leave it on the automatic. High, okay. Let's see, where can we go? I also want to encircle these units here, so I think I may just go up here a little bit, and yeah, that should do it. Actually, no, let's put it here because I also want to scout these units here a little bit better. And this is the second Belarusian front. I don't know if I can manage to break through here, but let's see. Okay, that should do it. And so we can enjoy the air execution phase. Okay, perfect. And yeah, so also I hope you enjoyed the tutorial series, because yeah, I mean, it took me quite some time to prepare it. But yeah, as one of you folks said, I appreciate that you enjoyed the fact that I prepared these specific episodes on specific topics, because yeah, I just don't like to watch these 1 or 2 hours long videos in which the other guy just talking and talking and talking and mixing multiple topics at the same time, because it's just so confusing that I have to go and write down, okay, this video at this minute is talking about this and that and that, yeah. And yeah, so because I have plenty of support units, I just want to show you guys one extra trick about the commander's report. I know I did a tutorial about this, and that tutorial was very short because I said, okay, you can just play around with the commander's report, and then you can figure out basically by yourselves all the possibilities that you can have when using the commander's report. Now, because I'm not planning to um, use the third Ukrainian. Actually, maybe I will do it. Nah, I was kidding. Um, I wanted to pull out the support units from these units here, but I think I will just do like this. The 57th Army is yeah, it has plenty of support units, but I won't need it because I won't need them because the 57th Army will just remain on the defensive throughout the entire game unless the Axis really pulls back from here. So I just set the support level to 0, and yeah. So yeah. Actually, I wanted to show you this. In the reserve, I have now plenty of, as you can see, of additional units, and most of these are essentially support units. As you can see, there are some rifle corps, but most of these are anti-tank, anti-air, SP guns, engineered construction, plenty of construction units, mortar and rocket artillery units. I could, let's say, select one by one the ones that have the 100% TOE and then send them to the map. And this would take me, I think, 2 or 3 hours to do it. So I want to show you guys how to do it, how to transfer from the reserve the units that you want to the map. So you go to the commander's report, you stay in the unit section, and then you do like this. You select only the off map, and then here in the tier box you go and select only the ones in the Soviet reserves. So now you have only highlighted here the ones stationed in the Soviet reserve. And now if we click on here, oops, where is that? Oh, okay, sorry, it's here. TOE percentage, and I just type 100 to from 100 to 100, and so now I have all the units in the Soviet reserve tier box which have a TOE of 100, so they are complete and they are ready to be transferred to the Stavka on the next turn. So then I can use this and say map, transfer all selected units to map. Yes. Holy moly, 178 units to the map. Now imagine me transferring manually 178 units to the map. Oh my god, I would have gone insane. And so now if I click on here, yeah, exactly, these are all of the units which will be appearing at the level of the Stavka on the next turn. So oh my god, there's a lot. There is really a lot of these. So yeah, that was just one basic trick on how to use the commander's report. I wanted to show you one thing, but I think that's all. What I can still do is to assign the Stavka reserve, the 19th Army. We can have a look at which 145, 165. Oh, the third Belarusian front. I think I will go with the third Belarusian front at this case. Yeah, because I don't want to. And yeah, we can deploy the rifle corps. Oh, fine. Here, actually down here. So then I can move them and concentrate the troops of the 31st Army closer to the front line. And okay, so here there's a depot already, which is fine. And yeah, so I would leave it here for now, even though no, there is still one thing that I can do, just to increase slightly the air bases, because I see I have some capacity issue over here. So I will just expand some of the level 1 air bases. I won't bother with the level 2 because it takes too much time, honestly, and I don't have the luxury to wait. And yeah, I have plenty of AP that I can spend for depots and other things. But yeah. So that's it. Let's say for this introductory episode. I hope you guys will enjoy this series. I tried it once, this scenario, in the impossible difficulty, and I know that at least on the first turn I can breach the German lines using the first Ukrainian and the first Belarusian fronts. But besides that, I have no idea at what the AI will do and how it will react to my offensive. So folks, thank you very much for watching, thank you very much for supporting the channel. I wish you all the best, stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next episode.